Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I've talked a few times on this channel about a particular product, which to me is probably my favorite body product of all time. It is the Geo Body Oil by Geo brand, and this is a super intense oil. I mean, it contains like 28 oils and butters, and while this might not be for everyone, it is certainly for me. But it is stupid expensive. This puppy costs 50 euros or dollars or pounds, wherever you are, for 85 grams. It's tiny. And as a result, I don't use this every single day because it's just super expensive. So let me just say, Geo brand, if you're listening, please make me an ambassador and pay me in product because I would bathe in it if I could. But today I want to talk about a product that I found that I am super excited about because it delivers the same sort of results and it only costs, well, actually less than 6 euros. Now this is a brand I am sure you guys already know about, which is Palmer's, and they make all of these cocoa butter based products. Now I have used one of their products for years, sort of on and off, even back in the States before I moved here, which was what? I moved here in 2005. So I've been using the brand for years. And it's one of those things I kind of pick up and put down and pick up and put down. But I was in a local chemist just before I went off on holidays a week or so ago. And I needed something portable, something small enough that I could take with me that was going to really deliver hydration because I was going to be in the sun sort of all day, every day. So I needed to make sure that at the end of the day I was really hydrating my skin. So I stumbled across this. Now, I don't actually know what it's called. I mean, here's a note to Palmer's. Your naming hierarchy is problematic because I actually had to do a whole bunch of online searching last night to figure out what it's called. It says Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula, which is what sort of a lot of them are called, and it just says cocoa butter. I think it might be referred to as daily skin therapy in some locations or just original solid jar. And I think the solid jar is probably the most descriptive. Because when you first get this product, it has sort of a hard layer to it, like it's a solid, and you have to really sort of break the seal and get into the product to soften it up. But once you do, and you get this on your fingers, and then you start to put it on the skin, it just melts. So it contains cacao extract as well as cacao seed oil. It has vitamin E in it. Now it does contain mineral oil, but you know, that doesn't really bother me. But what I can tell you is that it hydrates, it nourishes, it softens, and you can use this in so many different ways on so many parts of your body. Now, I'm mostly using it as a moisturizer. Now, if you don't like oily skin, this may not be for you, but I like that hydration straight out of the shower. It does leave a little bit of a film where the Geo does not. But again, this doesn't bother me, and it just feels like it's trapping all of that moisture into my skin, and I love it. So I'm going to show you both of the products. The one thing I will say, and before you ask, why didn't I take this with me on my holiday? And the reason that I didn't is because it doesn't play well with super hot weather. Now, it even says on the packet, you need to store it below 88 degrees or 31 degrees Celsius, I think it is. Basically says right on the packet, this oil will melt. So it's not really great for hot climates, which is fine. It works very well in Ireland because it's cold here most of the time. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to show you both of the consistencies. Okay, so when you first apply this to your skin, you can see it's very lightweight. It is oily. I mean, y'all, if you don't like oils, forget about it because you're not going to like this. But what the beauty of it is, it dissipates. It just totally disappears. It does absorb into the skin, and it's not going to stay in the clothes or get anywhere all over it. Although typically I would kind of sit in the bathroom for a minute or so, you know, waiting for that to soak in. Again, to me, it's not a bother. I just brush my teeth. Now this other product is so different because when you first get it, it feels very, very waxy. But by now you can see I've used quite a bit of this container and it's softened. So when you pick it up, it's a bit thicker, but it has that same sort of oily kind of texture to it that also does disappear. Now I feel it leaves a little bit more of a film on there than the Geo does, but it rubs in nicely. And again, I don't feel like it's going to transfer or do any damage to my clothing. Plus, I mean, it smells good enough to eat. It's like chocolate. I smell like chocolate. Obviously don't eat it. So that's it for today's video. It was a super quick one, but I was so excited coming back from my holidays thinking, well, I love this above all else. It's really, really pricey. So 50 quid versus 6. I think it was 5.50. 5.95 it says on the package. Now, I have probably 4 or 5 different lotions and oils and stuff that I use when I get out of the shower. But I'm reaching more and more for this one because it gives me that finish and it gives me that deep hydration that I'm really needing this summer, particularly as my scorched skin recovers from a sun holiday. So that's it for today's video, guys. It was a short and sweet one, but again, I was just so excited about finding a new product that I had to share. So I will put all the details down below where you can find both of these products because they're both winners. And if you have any thoughts, if you've tried it, any other things that you think I should try, please put those details down in the comments below. And I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Take
Okay.
4. Seriously, 4 takes, really, just to get
3.
started. Let's take 3? Shit. Okay, take 3. Okay, take what? Now 6?